This training kit is the first in a two-part series addressing warranty claims. The second training kit, which will be shipped to your dealership next month, is entitled The Claim Register. In this film, we'll look at claim form preparation in terms of these four departments: service management, technician, parts department, and key accounting person. As we prepare a complete warranty claim form, we'll use these symbols to represent the four departments. We'll also look at the common claim preparation errors made in the various departments. You can use the reference pieces that accompany this film as on-the-job reference sources. The reference piece shown here contains AMC, Jeep, and Renault claims that are numbered to reflect the responsibilities of each department. These two windowed overlay sheets have also been included in your training kit, one for AMC Jeep and one for Renault. The claim areas that are most susceptible to preparation errors appear in the windows. All of the information in this training kit is based on these manuals: the Standard Servicing Operations Manual, the Renault Flat Rate Manual, and the Warranty Administration Manual. If you aren't familiar with the Warranty Administration Manual, stop the film and read sections 5 and 10. If your dealership has a Renault franchise only, you will find this manual in your dealership. Be sure that your copy of the Renault Warranty Procedures Manual contains the AMC supplement, which includes claim preparation procedures. Each claim you submit must be properly prepared so that it can be both manually processed and computer processed. The claim analyst may be able to fill in missing information or to correct erroneous information, but the computer can't do this. Here's a statistic to think about. The average time it takes to process a claim through the central claim department and return it to the dealer is 45 days. This average reflects the fact that so many claims have to be returned to the dealership because of missing or incorrect information. Those claims must then be corrected and resubmitted before they can be processed. One claim analyst from Central Claim Department spent several days at a dealership. The analyst verified that each claim was prepared correctly before it was submitted. The claims were then submitted, and the average turnaround time for these correctly prepared claims was 18 days. You can see it's possible to lower the dealership average of 45 days simply by preparing each claim properly before it's submitted. So let's take a close look at how to prepare a complete warranty claim form and do it correctly. First, the claim must be imprinted with a data recorder. Then a pen must be used to record the owner's name and address, vehicle identification number, selling dealer code, warranty coverage information, and delivery date. It's extremely important that a pen be used here so that the information will appear on all of the 5 copies. Many claims submitted contain incomplete vehicle identification numbers, like the one shown here. On some claims, the entire vehicle identification number is missing. Beginning with the 1981 model year, all vehicles will have a 17-character identification number. Record all 17 characters in the boxes provided on the claim form. On Renault claims, the owner's name and address, the model year, the model number, the serial number, the fabrication number, and the date of first use must be recorded. If the vehicle is a demonstrator, service management should refer to the Warranty Administration Manual or the Renault Warranty Procedures Manual for the information needed in the Demo Extended Warranty box. Serial numbers for Renault vehicles are stamped into a tag attached to the right-hand side inner fender. On vehicles manufactured prior to 1980, this is a diamond-shaped tag. On newer vehicles, this is a rectangular-shaped tag. On all Renault vehicles, the model number and fabrication number are stamped into an oval-shaped tag that's also attached to the right-hand side inner fender. Here are some common letters and numbers that are often misread from vehicle identification plates. A capital G is mistaken for the number 6. A capital B may look like the number 8. A capital H appears to be a capital N. To avoid returned claims, it's extremely important that everyone involved in claim preparation takes the time to read carefully and print neatly and accurately. The next service management duty is to fill in the header information. The mileage must be recorded in full miles or kilometers. Tenths of miles or kilometers are not entered. Some of the header information does not directly affect warranty claim processing, but this information is important for internal dealership administrative control. The pre-printed claim number assigned to each warranty claim appears in two locations. It's extremely important that the one at the top right corner remain intact because it's used for key punching, recording, and posting to dealer statements. This number is sometimes illegible on mutilated claims received by the Central Claim Department. Mutilated claims, of course, must be returned to the dealer, and the dealer must submit a new claim. If a claim form becomes mutilated at the dealership, it should not be submitted. Each trouble reported by the owner must be recorded, with only one trouble listed per trouble block. Each trouble block must be identified by an A, B, C, or D. On Renault claims, only 2 troubles can be listed on one claim. Future AMC Jeep claims will utilize this format also. The continued from on claim number box may have to be filled in by service management. If 2 claim forms are needed, the claim numbers of both forms must be cross-referenced in the continued from on claim number boxes. But remember, if the repairs are self-supporting, then each claim is handled individually and should not be cross-referenced. Here's an important note regarding AMC Jeep claims only. Certain types of AMC Jeep warranty-eligible repairs must be listed on a separate warranty claim. These repairs are listed in Section 5 of the Warranty Administration Manual. Many claims received by the Central Claim Department have only the pre-printed trouble letter and no trouble letter for the additional troubles. This omission occurs regularly on both AMC Jeep and Renault claims. After service management has recorded all of the troubles reported by the owner's signature must be obtained in the proper place. Before any repair work is started, service management must check the vehicle service file to determine if the repair involves a shop comeback or service part failure. Procedures for handling shop comebacks are detailed in Section 4 of the Warranty Administration Manual. The claim shown here is a Renault claim with the word cause printed on the claim. Service management must now consider each trouble on the warranty claim, decide what action the technician should take, and write these instructions in the cause section of each trouble block. On AMC Jeep claims, the service management should also include instructions to the technician. If a service part, accessory, or special equipment item is defective, service management must fill out the service part, accessory, or special equipment section of the claim. If the repair is being repeated, this must be noted in the technician's instructions in the appropriate trouble block. For example, trouble C was caused by the repeat failure of a water pump. So, service part failure must be written on the last line of trouble block C. Service management must now remove the hard copy of the warranty claim, then forward the remaining 4 copies, carbons intact, to the parts department. The parts department should place the 4 copies in a work-in-process file. Service management should record the claim number, customer name, and a brief description of all repairs to be performed on the scheduling sheet. Service management should determine if a prior work authorization is needed from the zone. If so, a notation must be made on the hard copy of the claim. The repair should not be started until zone approval is obtained. The authorization may be obtained by telephoning the district service manager or zone office service department, providing the repair does not require a physical inspection. This authorization number may be assigned over the phone. This number must be entered in its proper place on the claim. The form itself must be attached to the claim before the claim is submitted to the Central Claim Department. Service management should enter the technician's numbers in the blocks corresponding to the trouble. The hard copy must be given to the first technician assigned to work on the vehicle. At the time the technician is given the job, his time must be recorded on the back of the hard copy with a time clock. This step is necessary because the repair may not be listed in the standard servicing operations manual. If this is the case, a record of the straight time must be documented. The technician should complete the assigned repairs. Time off the job must be recorded. It's important that he also records the work he performed to correct each trouble. The technician may discover another needed repair when he gets into the job. Here, the technician determined that the front brake pads were damaged when he was checking the front brakes. The technician also determined that the left outer wheel bearing was scored. Since the damaged wheel bearing was a separate problem, service management added a trouble D. Here, he recorded his instructions to the technician and initialed these instructions. After he received approval to perform the additional repair, the technician replaced the bearing and logged this information on the back of the hard copy. If a repair requires replacement parts, the technician should take the hard copy and defective parts to the parts department. Keeping the carbon intact, the parts department should list all the new parts on all of the claim copies. Keep the first 4 copies and return the hard copy to the technician. Whenever the technician turns in replaced parts, the parts department places an X in the parts description block. Also, the check mark in the R column here means that the replaced pump must be returned to the factory. These wall posters list all of the warranty parts that must be returned. The parts department should always check to see if any replaced parts need to be returned to the zone PDC. When all of the assigned repairs have been completed, the technician must be clocked off on the hard copy, which is then returned to service management. When the repairs are completed, the part number, description, and dealer net price for each replacement part should be recorded in the appropriate blocks by the parts department. Here's a common omission. On many claims, trouble letters are missing from parts entries. This letter must appear on the first line of the parts listing for a particular trouble. When only one part is used, a 1 must be entered in the quantity column and the net price entered directly in the total column. But if 2 or more of the same part are used, enter the quantity directly in the quantity column. Then enter the net price of 1 part in the each column. Here's a very important point. At least 2 lines must be left between the groups of parts for each trouble. This will give the key accounting person room to enter the subtotals. For AMC Jeep claims only, service management should first record the time allotted for moving the vehicle into and out of the shop. The operation number is 0711. The time allotted is 1/10. Based on the technician's notations on the back of the hard copy, service management must describe the work that was done in each trouble block on the front of the hard copy. At this point, the condition code, cost code, labor operation number, and time allowance must be recorded for each individual trouble. For AMC Jeep claims, all of this information can be found in the standard Servicing Operations Manual or various diagnosis and repair bulletins. Renault information can be found in the Renault Flat Rate Manual or in various technical bulletins. Service management must leave at least 2 blank lines after the last labor entry in each trouble block. The key accounting person uses this space to record the labor entry subtotal. Consider this statistic. Condition code and cost code errors account for over 50% of all claim preparation errors. On many claims, the codes have been omitted altogether. Most of the problems with condition codes and cost codes occur when the wrong codes are indicated. Section 5, page 19 of the Warranty Administration Manual explains the condition and cost codes. Next, the hard copy of the claim is forwarded to the Parts Department. The Parts Department should make sure that all returnable warranty parts are properly tagged for shipment to the local parts distribution center. The Parts Department should verify that all parts information is correct, complete, and legible. All 5 copies of the claim must then be forwarded to the key accounting person. If there are old parts to be shipped, the bill of lading should also be given to the key accounting person. The key accounting person transfers all code, time, and trouble description information from the front of the hard copy to the remaining copies of the claim set. Then the customer's copy is removed and forwarded to the cashier for customer pickup. The key accounting person must now place the hard copy behind the remaining copies and subtotal the times for labor. Also, subtotal the dealer net price for parts. When more than one trouble is listed, a blank space must be left between each part's subtotal entry. No subtotals are to be entered for a single line part entry. The key accounting person must add the part subtotals together to arrive at the net parts total. Next, the parts allowance is computed, and then the total parts figure must be entered. Information regarding the parts percentage allowance can be found in the Warranty Bulletin section of the Warranty Administration Manual or the Renault Warranty Procedures Manual. The key accounting person must now total the claim. Here's another common error: missing subtotals. All of the subtotals, not just the totals, must appear on the claim when it is submitted. If the claim involves an item that requires zone authorization, the key accounting person must attach a copy of the authorization form and make sure that the authorization number is recorded on the claim. Be sure to include any other supporting attachments required for claim submission. The key accounting person should forward the claim to the dealer or authorized person for his or her signature. Prior to submitting the claim, the key accounting person should check the repair order date on the claim. An AMC Jeep claim should not be submitted if it is older than 30 days. Renault claims must not be older than 21 days. Time limitations also apply to claims bearing a district service manager's signature. Details regarding these time limitations are contained in the Warranty Administration Manual. And that completes our discussion of the claim preparation process. Keep in mind some of the things we've discussed. Every claim you submit must be manually processed and computer processed. Therefore, legibility and accuracy are critical. 60% of all warranty claims submitted to the Central Claims Department must be returned or corrected because of missing or incorrect information. Don't submit mutilated claims. Remember our experiment that proved that a properly prepared claim requires a lot less turnaround time. If you're a key accounting person, be sure to view next month's release, The Claim Register.